Hello guys, welcome to another video. This is gonna be a beginner's guide of Path of Exile. So if you like this guide or this game, please ask me to continue and I will. For now, I'm gonna be creating a new character at standard. I recommend for new users to use standard. Currently these are locked. Sometimes there are more kind of I don't know, game modes to play. You can play currently standard or hardcore. Now if you get killed in hardcore, it will become a standard, which means it's okay because you can keep playing the character but as a standard instead of hardcore. Hardcore is basically you show people how far you can get without dying. Now I'm not gonna go hardcore because I know I have a little bit of problem myself because of lags and I'm not all that good yet. I wanna get to the higher levels without hardcore at first before I try that, and I recommend you do the same. So pick standard and hit OK. Now these are the classes I can play right now. Actually I got 7 classes as you can see, but when you start you can only play 6 classes, which is the witch, who starts with I'm gonna explain that later, but she starts with only intelligence. Then we got the duelist, who starts with strength and dexterity. We got the archer starting with dexterity, the scion, who starts with dexterity, intelligence and strength. Marauder starts with strength. This is the shadow and he starts with intelligence and dexterity. And the Templar starts with strength and intelligence, if I remember it correctly. I think that's how they work. There are 3 attributes, or what to call them, and it's dexterity, strength and intelligence. Intelligence is basically magic or spell damage and stuff like that. Dexterity is attack speed, evasion, yeah, I think that's it. Maybe crit, I don't know to be sure, but something like that, you know. And we got strength, that is, well, a little bit more tanky and make a lot of damage, but isn't that fast attacking. Yeah, so I think I wanna play witch because I haven't played witch in a long while. I've been playing with a bow, but not the archer. I've been playing shadow. Yeah, you can play any character the way you want, but I recommend you go with the typical normal build. Since he is dexterity and magic, I made him a mage kinda bow shooter or something like that. I'm using bow with him, but I also got mage at this side of the bow instead of pure bow or pure mage. So yeah, that's basically how I roll with the characters that I create. You could make, for example, Marauder mage, but I wouldn't recommend it because he is strength. It would take a while until you get the mage attributes that you need and stuff like that. He would be vulnerable. Oh, I can't tell. Oh my god, sorry guys, it's really late and I can't sleep, so yeah, that's why I'm making this video. Sorry guys for that. He will be weak in early game if you would pick mage attributes. If you want to make mage attributes with them, that means intelligence. So I'm gonna start with witch.
They were right to fear me. If only they had listened to their cowardice. Had they not taken my home with fire, I would not have taken their children. Now I'm banished to Rayclast. I've heard the dark rumors, seen the terror in the other exiles' eyes. But to me, one land is like any other. The elements are my allies, the dead are my servants, and fear will be my closest friend.
That is her lore that she got, that she tells you in this game. So let's pick a name, shall we? And since it's witch, it's a girl. Yeah, you can change gender. So if you wanna play witch, like mage, you have to play either Shadow, Templar, or witch. If you want it to be as good as possible, in my opinion. I'm gonna take her because she's pure mage and that's what I want, and therefore sort of female name. I want something with Eve, but Eve is most likely taken, so I'm gonna take like Eve I or something like that. Should be working. Nope. Okay, so what about Eve I? Yes, Eve I. That kinda is the same. Eve I. Evi. Oh my god, everything is taken. There we go. Thank you. So this is where you wake up. You're pretty much an exile and you start in this tutorial area. I've made settings so I can see this text, which you go to escape, options, and then you go UI, and here always highlight. That's what I recommend because you will always see where you got your items on the ground. Press I to open the inventory, kinda basic. This is something you will need a lot. It's called Scroll of Wisdom. You can find items in this game that is unidentified, and you need to use this one to identify them to be able to use the item. This is also the currency in the game. You use scrolls and orbs as currency in this game. And yeah, you're gonna get other scrolls and orbs later on. As you see, I don't have any attacks for now. That's because you start with, or you don't start with a skill gem, which is the attacks in this game. You're not locked at all. If you want to be using Fireball on a Marauder, you can do that, but you have to get that skill gem first. That's how you get the attacks in this game. You find gems. So let's go talk to him. I'm just gonna skip this because it's not interesting in my opinion. This zombie wakes up eating him and see Fireball is dropped. So pick that up, open the inventory with I, and put this in the blue sockets. These rings are called sockets. These gems are called skill gems, which is your attacks. So now I can shoot fireballs like that. So you will get support gems later on in the game. I'm gonna take you a little bit, like showing you some stuff. It's gonna be kinda long video since it's a tutorial slash guide. These are just some creeps that you need to kill like in the tutorial. They're fairly easy, but they do deal a lot of damage. You will always have creeps dealing a lot of damage, so you need to be careful with that. If you take a lot of damage, you get these potions. Press 1 or 2 to activate your health potions. Press at the start it's gonna be at 5, but I changed it as you saw earlier, like moved it. Then it's gonna be 5, or now it's 3 for me, but at start it's 5. As here you see, I picked up Driftwood Scepter. I don't want it because I don't want a mace on a mage character. These are all over the place chests. They can contain pretty good stuff. Crude bow isn't the best bow, so I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Also, be careful with your health potions. Only use them if you need to, and only press once. Like, it will seem like you will die, but if you press the health potion and try to run or stay out of the enemies, you will be fine, you won't die. But however, if you spam the life potion, you will die. I tell you this because most of my friends actually spammed the life potion and died. So don't do that, that's only a mistake. As you see now, I was at like underneath health and I got full from one click. That's what you need to do, because it will refill when you attack them. Oh, I actually find Orb of Transmutation at start. That's kind of cool actually. I don't think I found any orbs in the tutorial before. That's what I talked about before. Orbs are, well, currency, and they do a lot of different stuff. I'm gonna talk about that in another video if you want to. Right now I'm gonna focus on how to get started, and what you need to think about to go through the tutorial. So pick up the weapon at start that I showed you, equip it, equip the skill gem that the first zombie will drop. For me it's Fireball. If you pick another one, like another class, you will get another skill gem in this start. What you saw now is I leveled up, which comes to showing you the skill tree. And this is the skill tree. It looks really big and complicated. What you need to do here is choose one of these golden that you think this is good for my character. This will make my character better. Example, Elemental Dominion increases my cast speed, elemental damage with spells and intelligence. Well, this one gives me mana, energy shield and intelligence. For the first time I'm going to go for this one to get a little bit more damage. That's kinda good. Now, just so you know, you just gotta keep on pushing through, you know, like, it's not hard, it's actually really easy. Wow, I found a new wand with quality 15, which makes it a little bit better. It gave me more physical damage, which is not the recommendation for a witch. However, it's good. I'm gonna change wand. Actually, I can use both wands at starts like that, which will make her a little bit better. But since I'm gonna be using a shield that just dropped there, I don't need this one anymore, because it gives me 9% increased spell damage. This gives 11, so it's better. And I need this shield instead of that one, so I'm gonna drop it. It doesn't give me a lot of currency. However, if you're new, you may want to sell it instead to get some kind of currency. Like, it's not bad keeping it. Selling it in the start, you want to pick up every white item to see what is good for you, what isn't. But at later level you will find that you only need magical items, and when you get to around my level 40 you will need only the rare items, which is yellow. Yeah, it's kinda color system. I don't know why I'm running. I don't need to run. I just need to stand here, spam my attacks, and he will die because it's the first boss. He's really easy. What you see here is my skill gem level up. Yes, your skill gems level up, not just you. So the skill gem, when they level up, you hit the plus sign. It will make your skill better, but it will require you to be a higher level or get specific, for example, mana, intelligence, or something like that. Good, now I can show you something else that I wanted to talk about, which is the unidentified items, like this one. I can't use it, as you see. I can't equip it because it's unidentified. Then you use a scroll of wisdom, boom, identified. So this one gives me energy shield, which I love on mages, and stun recovery, which also is kinda good. So I'm gonna use that one instead of this. And you see this blue thingy popping up, which is my energy shield. You're pretty much done with the tutorial at this point. This is where you can see your quest. You can bring it up by pressing U as well. Oh, sorry, wrong button. U. I accidentally pressed O. So here you see the map, and we're just gonna go into the city to show you some other stuff that can be good to know. So yes, in the inventory you will get everything you pick up. You will need to get the gear over, or like every single spot will need to be filled within level 5, I would say is best. But since when you're new it can be hard to know what you need, so these ones don't have to be filled at level 5, but the others do. You will get helmet pretty fast. So this is the first city though. I don't need to talk about portal scrolls for now, but in this city you got these different NPCs or whatever to talk to. You can get quest or return quest here. For example, I was about to mix in Swedish there, sorry. For example, talk to Nessa.
I thought you did a helicopter.
She will tell you a lot of things you may need to know. You can purchase items here like these things, amulets that will help you. This one is kind of expensive. Orb of Chance, as said, you use orbs. I got Orb of Chance not in my inventory but in my stash. I will talk about that later. You got Orb of Transmutation to pay with and stuff like that. Iron Ring is something good because you can make it into other rings with help of skill gems, which is not necessary for you to know until higher levels, so let's skip that, okay? I'm gonna just leave it there because you don't need to know about that right now. Talk to Bestel and you're done there, and then Torkley over here.
Fine work with Hillock.
He will give you, oh sorry, he will give you a reward for your quest, which is one of these skill gems. I'm not gonna get Ray Zombie, I usually does. I'm not gonna get Freezing Pulse, but I'm gonna get Lightning Tendrils, because I'm gonna make a somewhat lightning character. I can't use it because I don't have the right socket on my items, because you put them in your items as said before. So I do get one of them, but then I need to get rid of my fireball, and I'd rather have that one. So here is my stash. Every character have it. You have 4 rooms in your stash. Here I store all of my skill gems. These are the ones I've collected. Yes, all of your character have the same stash. If you play to level 100 on a character and put something in here, your level 1 character will see the same things. So I got a lot of skill gems. I don't think I will want any of them. I can't use many of them either. Here I store my weapons. I do get some weapons that I can use at higher level. For example, this one in level 6. And I'm actually gonna take it there because I will need it in level 6. It gives me more sockets as well. Here I stored this one, a robe. I actually don't know if it's better. 11 intelligence, 11 maximum life. Actually, I'd rather have that one because of the energy shield. I like it better. So yeah, these are different items I got. I also got that one. I'm not gonna use it right now because it's increased physical damage, and I do not want physical damage. Here I got my currency, the different orbs. Orb of Chance, I had 7. I said they were rare, and if you think about it, I've played a character up to level 46, almost halfway to maximum level, I think. I got one or several to level 20, and I only got 7 of these orbs. Of course, I've used a few of them, and I've got a few of them. So yeah, you need to be careful with what you do with your orbs. Like, I've wasted a lot of stuff that I actually need. Example, these blacksmith whetstone. You actually don't use them in low level. Like, really don't do that. Every time you get one of these, put it in your stash and save it for later. You're gonna use them, like, you're gonna need them big time later. Same with this one as well. You're gonna need them later to make better equipment, because at low level it doesn't really matter that much. It matters that you have equipment, but it doesn't matter how good they are. Just make sure it's the right equipment for your character. I don't actually know. This is the very first time I make a beginner's video, so I actually don't know if I missed something, if you wonder something else.
Hello.
If you do, just ask me. Send me a question in the description, I will tell you everything you want to know if I know myself. So yeah, I can't guarantee that you know. This is what I recommend though for new people. If you can afford, go for a coral ring. If you got 3 scroll of wisdom, you get them easy. When you can, get a coral ring, because you're gonna need the extra HP. I won't right now, because I think I can survive to get the actual to actually find the rings instead. But if you're new, I highly recommend you getting one of these, maybe 2 if you can, but 1 should be enough. I'm gonna go for this instead, which will give me energy shield. I'm gonna get that one because it gives me the maximum amount of energy shield for the same currency. So there I got a belt, and you see bam, it gave me a lot more energy shield, and that's really needed for a witch like I am. Yeah, that sounded so good. Yeah, so that's basically what you do. You can also, if you want to, talk to Tarkley. He sell you these kind of weapons and robes and all kind of stuff. For example, evasion leather cap or something like this that I need. Give me intelligence, life and energy shield. It's cheap, I can afford it, and I do need that socket spot as well. So I'm actually gonna buy that one and get my skill gem in there. Boots, this is evasion. I don't know if he got what I need. No, he doesn't. So let's just get evasion like temporarily. They are cheap, I can afford it. I didn't even see if it was the best one, but I guess it was for me. And then gloves, energy shield is better for me than evasion. This is probably the best gloves right now for me, since it has the quality 14, gives me 1 extra energy shield. So I'm gonna get that one. Voila. So I recommend you buying stuff like, if you don't have it and you got a lot of scroll of wisdom, I recommend you buying these things that you don't have, because you're gonna need it especially if you're new. I need it even if I'm not totally new, so I do this every time I make a new character, or most time I make a new character, I do that. I'm actually gonna put in my orb down here. I gonna talk about these currencies, what items you can need, what weapons to use and stuff like that. And I'm gonna talk about the map later on. If you wanna see more tutorials, if you have any questions, if I forgot anything that you need to know, please feel free to ask me. I'll answer every comment, every single one. If you don't spam, or if I don't get too many comments, I'll try to answer as many as possible. Sorry for a little bit of stuttering in this video, sorry for a little bit like babbling and stuff like that. I'm trying the best I can. If you enjoy, please leave a like, feel free to leave a comment even if you don't need to ask anything. If you wanna see a series of this, I can actually level up this character that you see right here on videos, so you can see the game throughout, like everything. But you get like basic ideas how you can get started. If you need anything, please just ask me in the comments. So I have to thank for me and hope you the best of luck in this game. Thanks for watching. My name is Foorokz and I'm out.